Dr. Maya Rodriguez had always believed in life beyond Earth, but she never imagined meeting it on a Tuesday morning in the middle of nowhere, Nevada. As a scientist who studied alien life possibilities, she spent most of her time looking at rock samples and ancient fossils. Today was supposed to be just another routine trip to check out a crashed meteorite that had fallen 3 days ago. The drive to the crash site took 2 hours through dusty desert roads. Maya loved these quiet moments alone with her thoughts and the endless blue sky above. She had packed her usual equipment, cameras, sample containers, and her trusty notebook where she wrote down everything she discovered. The meteorite had created quite a buzz at the research center because it was unusually large and seemed to contain materials they had never seen before. When Maya finally reached the location, she parked her Jeep near the impact crater. The meteorite had dug a hole about 20 feet wide and 10 feet deep. What caught her attention immediately was how clean everything looked. Usually, crashed space rocks left scattered debris everywhere, but this site looked almost organized. She climbed down into the crater carefully, her boots crunching on the strange, glittery sand that surrounded the meteorite. The rock itself was beautiful, smooth and dark with veins of blue light running through it like tiny rivers. Maya had never seen anything like it in her 15 years of studying space rocks. As she bent down to take photos, she heard something that made her heart stop. It was a voice, small and scared, speaking perfect English. "Please don't hurt me. I'm just a little girl." Maya spun around, nearly dropping her camera. Behind a large piece of the meteorite sat the most extraordinary child she had ever seen. The little girl looked about 7 years old, but her skin had a soft blue glow like moonlight on water. Her eyes were larger than human eyes, a deep purple color that seemed to hold wisdom far beyond her years. "Oh my goodness," Maya whispered, slowly sitting down so she wouldn't seem scary. "Hi there, sweetie. I'm not going to hurt you. My name is Maya. What's your name?" The child looked at her for a long moment, as if deciding whether to trust her. Finally, she spoke in a voice that was sweet but carried a sadness that broke Maya's heart. "My name is Zena. I come from very, very far away. My mommy and we had to leave our home, and our spaceship broke. It fell from the sky, and now we're stuck here." Maya felt her scientific mind racing while her heart filled with concern for this incredible child. Everything she had learned in school said this was impossible, but the evidence was sitting right in front of her, scared and alone. "Where's your mommy now, Zena?" Maya asked gently. "She's hiding in the caves over there." Zena pointed towards some rocky hills in the distance. "She's very sad and scared. She thinks all Earth people want to hurt us because we're different." "Well, I don't want to hurt anyone," Maya said firmly. "I study rocks and things from space because I've always hoped to meet people from other planets. You and your mommy are the most amazing discovery ever." Zena's face lit up with hope. "Really? You're not scared of us?" "Not scared at all," Maya smiled. "Actually, I'm excited. But I am worried about you both being safe." The little girl suddenly became very serious and moved closer to Maya. "I need to ask you something very important. I've been watching you for 2 days, and I can see that you're different from other humans." "Different how?" Maya asked, curious. "You help animals. I saw you yesterday feeding the wild horses and giving water to the lizards. You talk to them like they understand you. You're kind to everything living, even the tiny bugs you find in your rock samples. You put them back outside instead of stepping on them." Maya was amazed. This child had been watching her so carefully. "Well, yes, I do think all living things deserve kindness. That's why I have to ask you this," Zena said, taking a deep breath. "Will you marry my mommy?" Maya blinked in surprise. What? Please, please marry my mommy." Zena's eyes filled with tears. "She's the kindest person in the whole universe. But she's so lonely and sad. She gave up everything to keep me safe. And now she thinks she'll never find love again. But I know you would love her because you have the same kind heart she does. Sweetie, that's a very big thing to ask," Maya said softly. "I don't even know your mommy yet." "But you will," Zena said eagerly. When you meet her, you'll see she's beautiful and smart and brave. She was a spaceship captain who saved lots of people. She could have stayed home and been safe. But she chose to protect those who couldn't protect themselves. That's why bad people chased us. Away from our planet, Maya felt tears in her own eyes. This child was trying so hard to take care of her mother, to find her happiness. Why do you think marrying her would help? Because where I come from, when two kind people love each other, they make each other stronger and happier. My mommy hasn't smiled a real smile since we left home. But maybe, if she had someone who understood her and cared about her, she could be happy again. And you need someone special too, don't you? Maya was quiet for a moment. It was true that she often felt lonely in her work, always hoping to find someone who shared her dreams of exploring the universe and discovering its wonders. How do you know I need someone special? Maya asked. Because you talk to the stars every night. I heard you. You wish for someone to share all the beautiful things you discover. My mommy does the same thing. But she wishes on stars from our home that she'll never see again. Just then, they heard the sound of helicopters in the distance. Zena's face turned white with fear. They found us, she whispered. The government people. They want to take us away and study us like we're not real people. Maya made a decision. That would change her life forever. She stood up quickly and held out her hand to Zena. Come on. Sweetheart, I'm going to get you somewhere safe. And then I'm going to meet your mommy, because anyone who raised such a brave, loving little girl must be pretty amazing herself. As they climbed out of the crater together, Zena looked up at Maya with hope shining in her purple eyes. Do you really think you might want to marry my mommy? Maya squeezed the child's glowing hand gently. Let's start with meeting her, okay? But Zena, I promise you this. I will never let anyone hurt you or your mommy. You have my word. The helicopters were getting closer, but Maya felt strangely calm. For the first time in her life, she was part of something bigger than just studying rocks and dreaming about distant worlds. She was about to help protect the remarkable beings who had traveled across the galaxy, and somehow ended up needing her dot as they ran toward her jeep. Zena called over the noise. Thank you for being kind to us. I knew you were the right person to help us. Little did Maya know that this was just the beginning of the most incredible adventure of her life, one that would take her far beyond anything she had ever imagined possible. Maya's small research cabin sat hidden in the mountains, 3 hours away from the crash site. She had driven through winding roads with little Zena curled up in the passenger seat, finally falling asleep after hours of nervous chatter. The child had asked 100 questions about Earth, why the trees were green, why humans needed cars to travel, and whether Maya really thought her mother would like living here. Now, as Maya parked outside her cabin, Zena was wide awake again, and practically bouncing with excitement and worry. She's going to be so surprised, Zena whispered, pressing her glowing face against the car window. Mommy told me never to talk to Earth people, but I knew you were different. I just knew it. Maya felt butterflies in her stomach. She was about to meet an actual alien. Not just any alien, but one that her new little friend desperately wanted her to fall in love with. The whole situation felt like something out of a dream. Zena, before we go in, Maya said gently, I need you to understand something. Your mommy might not be happy that you talked to me. She might be scared or angry. And that's okay. We need to be patient with her. I know. Zena nodded seriously. But she's been so sad for so long. Every night, she thinks I'm sleeping. But I hear her crying. She misses home, and she misses having someone to talk to who understands her. Maya's heart broke a little more. This child was carrying such a heavy burden, trying to take care of her mother's happiness. They walked up to the cabin together, and Maya called out softly, Hello? We're friends. We're here to help. The door opened slowly, and Maya's breath caught in her throat. Standing before her was the most graceful being she had ever seen. Zena's mother was tall and elegant, with the same soft blue glow as her daughter. But her light seemed dimmed by sadness. Her eyes were the color of deep ocean water, ancient and wise, but filled with fear and exhaustion. Zena? The woman gasped. Rushing forward to pull her daughter into her arms, she spoke in a musical language that sounded like wind chimes, clearly scolding the little girl for running off. "Mommy, it's okay," Xena said in English, hugging her mother tight. "This is Maya. She's the kind human I told you about, the one who talks to animals and helps them." The alien mother looked at Maya with suspicion, holding Xena protectively. "You must leave," she said in accented but clear English. "It is not safe for you to be near us. If your government finds you helping us, you will be in great trouble." "I'm not worried about that," Maya said softly. "I'm Maya Rodriguez. I'm a scientist, and I've spent my whole life hoping to meet someone like you and Xena. I want to help. You both, why?" the mother asked, studying Maya's face. "What do you want from us?" "Nothing," Maya said honestly. "Your daughter is scared and you both need a safe place to stay." "That's enough reason for me." Xena wiggled out of her mother's arms and grabbed both women's hands. "Mommy, this is her. This is the one I was telling you about. She's perfect for you." The alien mother's eyes widened in embarrassment. "Xena, no. We discussed this." "Discussed what?" Maya asked, though she had a feeling she knew. Xena grinned up at both of them. "I told my mommy all about you. How you're beautiful and smart and kind to every living thing. How you live alone because you haven't found anyone special yet. And how you would be perfect for each other because you both love learning about the universe." "Xena," her mother said, her glowing skin turning a deeper shade of blue, which Maya guessed was the alien equivalent of blushing. "I'm sorry," the mother said to Maya. "My daughter has very big dreams about fixing everyone's problems. My name is Luna, and you must think we are both crazy." "Not crazy at all," Maya smiled. "Actually, I think Xena is pretty smart. She's right that I live alone and love learning about the universe. And she's definitely right that I've never met anyone as amazing as you two." Luna looked surprised. "You are not afraid of us." "Why would I be afraid?" Maya asked. "You're people just like me. You have feelings and hopes and fears, just like me. The only difference is you come from somewhere more interesting than Nevada." For the first time, Luna smiled a tiny smile. "Nevada is quite beautiful, actually. We have been hiding in the caves, and I have been watching your sunsets. We have 3 suns on our home planet, but your single sun makes the most incredible colors. Would you like to come inside?" Maya asked. "I can make some tea, and you can tell me about your 3 suns." Luna hesitated, then nodded. "That would be nice." Inside the cabin, Maya made tea while Xena gave her mother a detailed report of everything that had happened. Luna listened with growing amazement as her daughter described Maya's kindness and bravery. "She promised to protect us, Mommy," Xena finished. "And she didn't run away when she saw me. She sat down and talked to me like I was just a regular little girl." "You are a regular little girl," Maya said, bringing over 3 cups of tea, a very special one, but regular in all the ways that matter. Luna accepted the tea gratefully. "Xena tells me you study rocks from space." "I do," Maya nodded. "I've always believed there was life out there somewhere. I just never imagined I'd get to meet it in person." "What is it like?" Luna asked quietly. "To spend your life looking for something you are not sure exists?" Maya thought about it. "Lonely sometimes, exciting other times, but always hopeful." "What's it like to leave everything you know to keep your daughter safe?" Luna's eyes filled with tears. "Terrifying, but worth it. Xena is my whole world. She's lucky to have such a brave mother," Maya said. They talked for hours as the sun set outside. Luna told Maya about her home planet, a world of crystal cities and floating gardens. Maya shared her research and her dreams of exploring other worlds. Xena sat between them, beaming with happiness as she watched her favorite people getting to know each other. "Your daughter is pretty amazing," Maya told Luna as Xena fell asleep on the couch between them. "She's been taking care of you." "Hasn't she? She tries to," Luna said softly, stroking Xena's glowing hair. "She worries that I am too sad. She thinks if I had a companion who understood me, I would be happier." "Would you?" Maya asked gently. Luna looked at her for a long moment. "I do not know. It has been so long since I have had a real conversation with another adult, so long since. Someone looked at me and saw a person instead of just an alien. I see a person, Maya said. I see someone who gave up everything for love. Someone who's incredibly brave and strong. Someone who raised an extraordinary little girl. And I see someone who has spent her life reaching for the stars, Luna replied. Someone kind enough to help strangers, even when it might put her in danger. Xena stirred in her sleep and mumbled, "See, I told you you like each other." Both women laughed softly, and Maya realized that something was already changing in her heart. She had never expected to find love this way, but sitting in her cabin. With Luna and Xena, she felt more complete than she had in years outside. The first stars were appearing in the desert sky, and Maya wondered if Luna's home planet was visible among them. The next few days passed like something out of a beautiful dream. Maya had called in sick to work, something she had never done before, but she couldn't bear to leave Luna and Xena alone. The three of them settled into a comfortable routine that felt surprisingly natural in the mornings. Maya would make breakfast while Luna taught Xena lessons in their own language. The musical sound of their home tongue filled the cabin with a beauty Maya had never experienced. After breakfast, Maya would show them around her property, pointing out different plants and animals. Luna was fascinated by everything, the way desert flowers bloomed, how lizards change color, why birds build their nests in certain trees. On our planet, everything glows like we do, Luna explained as they watched the sunset together. But the colors here are so much softer, more peaceful. Do you miss it? Maya asked. The glowing world. Luna was quiet for a moment. I miss the beauty of it, but I did not miss the anger and fighting that made us leave. Xena, who was collecting smooth stones nearby, looked up. Tell Maya about why we had to leave. Mommy, Luna's expression grew sad. My people were at war with other planets. They wanted me to use my ship to attack people who could not defend themselves. I could not do it, so they said I was a traitor. You were brave, Maya said firmly. Standing up for what's right isn't easy. It cost us everything, Luna replied. Our home, our friends, our whole life. But you saved innocent people, Maya pointed out, and you gave Xena a chance to grow up in a world without war. That's why I love you, Xena announced, running over to hug Maya. You understand why Mommy did the right thing, even when it was hard. Maya hugged the little girl back, but she caught Luna's eye over Xena's head. Love, she asked softly. Xena has decided we are going to be a family, Luna said with a mixture of embarrassment and hope. She has been planning our wedding. Our wedding. Maya felt her heart skip. She has been teaching me about Earth marriage customs, Luna continued, her blue skin darkening with that shy blush again. She thinks if we get married, we will all be happier. And what do you think? Maya asked carefully. Luna looked down at her hands. I think I have not felt this comfortable with anyone in many years. I think you make me want to smile again. And I think my daughter sees something I am afraid to hope for. That evening, after Xena had gone to bed, Maya and Luna sat on the cabin's front porch looking up at the stars. The desert night was clear and beautiful, and Luna was pointing out constellations from her home galaxy. That one there, Luna said, indicating a cluster of bright stars. That is where I was born. The planet is called Ethros. It has purple oceans and silver mountains. It sounds beautiful, Maya said. Do you think we'll ever be able to visit it? Luna asked, turning to look at her. I mean, Maya felt nervous suddenly. If things were different, if there was peace there someday, Luna smiled. You would want to see other worlds. I've dreamed about it my whole life, Maya admitted. But I never imagined I'd want to go with someone I cared about. Care about? Luna repeated softly. Maya turned to face her fully. Luna, I know this is crazy. I know we've only known each other for a few days. But I feel something I've never felt before. When I'm with you and Xena, I feel like I'm home. That is how we feel too, Luna whispered. Xena told me yesterday that she finally feels safe because we found you. And I have started to glow brighter since we came here. Glow brighter. It is how our people show happiness, Luna explained. When we are content and loved, our light grows stronger. I had been dim for so long, but now, she held up her hand, and Maya could see that Luna was right. Her gentle blue glow was warmer and brighter than when they had first met. You're beautiful, Maya said softly. So are you, Luna replied. Not just on the outside. Your heart is beautiful. They sat in comfortable silence for a while. Then Luna asked Maya, if Xena were not trying to matchmake us, would you still want to spend time with me? Definitely, Maya said without hesitation. Xena brought us together, but what I feel for you has nothing to do with her matchmaking. You're brilliant and kind and strong. You've seen wonders I can only dream about, but you're still interested in the simple things I want to show you. You make me want to be brave enough to reach for impossible dreams. What kind of impossible dreams? Maya took a deep breath. Dreams. Like falling in love with someone from another world. Dreams like maybe finding a way to travel the stars together. Dreams like building a life that's bigger than anything I ever imagined. Luna reached over and took Maya's hand. Her skin was warm and soft, with just the faintest tingle of energy. Those do not sound impossible to me, she said. They sound wonderful. From inside the cabin, they heard Xena's sleepy voice calling, are you two holding hands yet? Because in the movies, people always hold hands when they're falling in love. Both women laughed, but neither let go of the other's hand. She really has been planning this, Maya said. She has good instincts, Luna admitted. She knew I was lonely even when I tried to hide it, and she somehow knew you would understand us. She's pretty smart for a 7-year-old. She gets that from her mother, Maya said with a smile. Actually, Luna said shyly. She gets it from both her parents. Her father was very intelligent too. Can I ask what happened to him? Luna's expression grew sad. He died in the war, fighting to protect refugees from other planets. He was a good man. But we were never truly in love. Our marriage was arranged by our families when he died. I thought I would never experience real love. And now, Luna squeezed Maya's hand. Now I think maybe I was wrong. Inside, Xena called out again. If you two get married, can we get a dog? I've always wanted a dog, and Maya loves animals. She's not giving up, is she? Maya laughed. Never, Luna said fondly. She has decided we belong together, and she is very determined. What if she's right? Maya asked quietly. What if she is? Luna agreed. They sat under the stars, holding hands and talking about everything and nothing while inside the cabin. A very satisfied little girl smiled in her sleep, knowing her plan was working perfectly. Maya woke up to the sound of helicopter blades cutting through the morning air. Her heart immediately jumped into her throat as she remembered what that sound meant. She rushed to the window and saw 3 black helicopters circling her property. Like hungry vultures. Luna, Xena, she called out, running to wake them up. We need to leave. Now. Luna was already awake, her glowing skin pulsing with fear. They found us, she whispered, gathering Xena into her arms. The little girl was still sleepy, but immediately understood the danger. How did they find us so fast? Maya asked, throwing clothes and supplies into a backpack. Our ship sends out signals, Luna explained quickly. I thought I had turned them all off. But there must be one I missed. Through the window, they could see soldiers rappelling down from the helicopters. Surrounding the cabin, Maya felt panic rising in her chest, but then she looked at Xena's frightened face and knew she had to be brave. There's a back way out through the basement, Maya said. I used to explore caves back there when I was a kid. We can get to my friend's place. They escaped through an old tunnel that led to a natural cave system behind the cabin. Maya led them through narrow passages she remembered from her childhood adventures. Behind them, they could hear shouting and the sound of the cabin door being broken down. They're going to be so angry when they find out we're gone, Xena whispered. Let them be angry. Maya said firmly. Nobody has the right to hunt you like animals. They traveled for hours through the cave system, finally emerging near a small airfield where Maya's colleague Dr. James Chen kept his research station. James is like an older brother to Maya, and she knew he would help them without asking too many questions. Maya? James called out when he saw them approaching. "What are you doing here? And who are—" His voice trailed off when he saw Luna and Xena clearly. "James, I need your help," Maya said quickly. "This is Luna and her daughter Xena. They're from another planet, and the government is trying to capture them." James stared for a moment, then shook his head with a smile. "You know what? I don't even want to know how this happened. Come inside before someone sees you." James's underground research facility was perfect for hiding. He had built it to study earthquake patterns, so it was completely hidden beneath what looked like an ordinary desert building. For the next few days, they stayed underground while government agents searched the area above. Maya used James's equipment to monitor radio communications, learning that the search for extraterrestrial subjects had become a major operation. "They're not going to give up," Maya told Luna one evening, while Xena played with some of James's scientific instruments. "They know you're here somewhere." "I know," Luna said sadly, "and I cannot keep putting you in danger. Perhaps it would be better if Xena and I surrendered." "No," Maya said firmly, "that's not happening. We just need to find somewhere safer to go." "There is nowhere safe on this planet for us," Luna replied. Unless what?" Luna was quiet for a long moment. "Unless we could repair our ship, but it would mean leaving Earth forever." Maya felt her heart break a little. "Leaving? I would not ask you to come with us." Luna said quickly, "That would be selfish of me. You have your life here, your work, your family." "My family?" Maya repeated. "Luna, you and Xena are my family now. But your parents, your career, everything you have built here, my parents want me to be happy." Maya said, "And my career has always been about finding life in the universe. I found it." "I found you." From across the room, Xena looked up from the equipment she was examining. "Are you two talking about the spaceship again, Xena? Come here." "Sweetheart," Luna called. The little girl ran over and climbed into her mother's lap. "Are we going to have to leave Maya behind?" she asked with tears in her eyes. "We might have to leave Earth," Luna explained gently. "The people here want to catch us and study us like we're not real people." "But Maya can come with us, right?" Xena asked. "She wants to see other planets. She told me so." "It is not that simple, little star," Luna said. "Maya would have to give up everything she knows. Her home, her planet, maybe even the chance to ever come back." Xena looked at Maya with serious purple eyes. "Would you really come with us, even if it meant leaving everything behind?" Maya knelt down beside them. "Xena, if I came with you and your mommy, I wouldn't be leaving everything behind. I'd be taking the most important things with me. Really, really. You two have become the most important part of my life." "What about your parents?" Luna asked softly. Maya was quiet for a moment. "My parents raised me to follow my dreams and to choose love when I found it. They'll be sad, but they'll understand. And your work?" "My work was always about discovering life beyond Earth. Now I have the chance to study life throughout the entire galaxy." "How could I pass that up?" Luna looked amazed. "You would really do that? Leave your whole world behind?" "Luna, my whole world is sitting right here in this room," Maya said, taking both Luna's and Xena's hands. "Besides, Xena asked me to marry her mommy. I can't very well do that if I stay on Earth while you two fly off to the stars." Xena clapped her hands together. "Does that mean you said yes? You'll marry mommy?" Maya looked into Luna's beautiful ocean blue eyes. "And she'll have me if I'll have you?" Luna laughed, tears of joy streaming down her face. "Maya Rodriguez, you are the most wonderful, brave, crazy person I have ever met. Of course I'll marry you." Xena jumped up and down with excitement. Yes, I knew it would work. You two are perfect for each other." James, who had been pretending not to listen from across the room, called out, "Congratulations. But we need to figure out how to get you all off this planet before the government finds this place." "The ship," Luna said thoughtfully, "if we could get back to the crash site, I might be able to repair it. But the area is probably crawling with agents now." "Not necessarily," James said, walking over with a tablet showing satellite images. "Look at this. They've moved most of their search teams to other areas. They think you've left the region. Maya studied the images. We could get there through the back roads. It would take most of the night, but we could do it. It is very dangerous. Luna warned, if we are caught, then we'll be caught together, Maya said firmly. All of us. Xena hugged both women tightly. We're really going to be a family, aren't we? A space-traveling family. That's right, little star. Luna said, using her pet name for Xena. We're going to travel the stars together. As they prepared for their dangerous journey back to the crash site, Maya felt a mixture of excitement and terror. She was about to leave everything she had ever known to marry an alien woman and help raise her extraordinary daughter. It was completely crazy. It was also the most right thing she had ever done in her life. The journey back to the crash site took 8 hours of careful driving through desert back roads. Maya drove while Luna navigated using star positions, and Xena slept curled up between them. Every few miles, they had to stop and hide when they saw aircraft overhead, but somehow they made it without being spotted. When they finally reached the crater where Maya had first met Xena, they found the area surprisingly quiet. The government teams had removed most of the ship's debris, but Luna immediately spotted something that made her face light up with hope. The core, she exclaimed, pointing to a piece of the ship that was still glowing faintly. They left the power core. If it is still functional, I can rebuild the navigation and propulsion systems. How long will that take? Maya asked, keeping watch for any signs of trouble. 3 days. Maybe 4, Luna said, already examining the salvageable pieces. But I will need parts from your technology to bridge the gap between our systems and what I have left. Maya smiled. Good thing I brought a scientist along then. For the next 3 days, they worked together to rebuild Luna's ship. Maya contributed her knowledge of Earth technology, while Luna shared the secrets of her people's advanced engineering. Xena helped by organizing tools and keeping watch for danger. As they worked, Maya called her parents using a secure satellite phone James had given her. Mom, Dad, I need to tell you something important, she began, her heart pounding. Maya, honey, are you okay? Her mother's worried voice came through the speaker. We heard on the news that there was some kind of military operation near your research station. I'm fine, but I need you to listen carefully, Maya said. I've met someone very special. To someone's, actually, and I'm going to be leaving Earth to start a new life with them. There was a long silence. Then her father's voice, leaving Earth. Maya, what are you talking about? Maya took a deep breath and told them everything. About finding Xena, meeting Luna, falling in love, and deciding to travel the stars as a family. When she finished, there was another long silence. Honey, her mother finally said, this sounds absolutely incredible and terrifying. Are you sure about this? Her father asked. You be giving up everything? No, Dad, Maya said firmly. I be gaining everything that matters. You raised me to be brave and to follow my heart. My heart is telling me this is right. Can we meet them? Her mother asked. Maya looked at Luna, who nodded. Luna, would you like to talk to my parents? Luna took the phone nervously. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Rodriguez. I want you to know that I love your daughter very much, and I will take good care of her. Are you really from another planet? Maya's mother asked. Yes, ma'am, very far away. But I promise that Maya will be safe with us and happy. Then Xena grabbed the phone. Hi, I'm Xena. I'm going to be Maya's stepdaughter. She's the best human ever, and she makes my mommy smile again. Maya heard her parents laugh on the other end of the line, and she knew everything would be okay. On the 4th day, Luna announced that the ship was ready. It looked nothing like the sleek vessel that had crashed. Now it was a patchwork of alien technology and Earth components that somehow worked together perfectly. Just like us, Maya said, admiring their creation. Just like us, Luna agreed, pulling her close. That evening, they held their wedding ceremony under the desert stars. James officiated, reading vows that Maya and Luna had written for each other. Xena served as both flower girl and ring bearer, using rings that Luna had, crafted from salvaged ship metal. I promise to love you across any distance, Maya said, looking into Luna's eyes. To explore the universe with you and to help you raise the most amazing little girl in any galaxy. I promise to show you wonders beyond your wildest dreams. Luna replied, to love you with all my heart and to build a life with you that spans the stars. When they kissed, Xena cheered so loudly that her voice echoed across the desert. Even Luna's skin glowed brighter than ever before, pulsing with pure happiness. The next morning, they prepared for takeoff. Maya had packed only the essentials. Some photos, her grandmother's jewelry, and her research notes. Everything else she was leaving behind for a new adventure. Are you ready? Luna asked as they stood before the rebuilt ship. Maya looked around at the desert that had been her home, then at Luna and Xena, her new family. I've never been more ready for anything in my life. The ship lifted off just as the sun was rising, painting the sky in brilliant oranges and pinks. As they broke through Earth's atmosphere, Maya got her first view of her home planet from space. It's beautiful, she whispered. Yes, Luna said, taking her hand. But wait until you see what else is out there. Over the following months, Maya discovered that the universe was more amazing than she had ever imagined. They visited worlds with crystal forests and purple oceans, met civilizations of beings unlike anything on Earth, and helped refugee families find new homes among the stars. Maya's skills as a scientist made her invaluable in their work. She could analyze new worlds quickly to determine if they were suitable for different species. Luna's leadership and piloting skills, combined with Maya's scientific knowledge and Xena's natural ability to communicate with anyone, made them the perfect team. A year after leaving Earth, they received a message from Maya's parents via quantum communication system Luna had built. We miss you terribly, Maya's mother said, but we can see how happy you are. We're proud of you for following your heart. And Xena, her father added, you take good care of our Maya, okay? I will, Xena promised, now 8 years old and more confident than ever. She's the best space mom anyone could ask for. Maya wiped away tears of joy. She had found love in the most unexpected way, through a little alien girl who believed that kindness could bring any two hearts together. And she had been absolutely right. As their ship headed toward their next adventure, Maya looked at her beautiful wife and amazing daughter, and knew that following Xena's simple request to marry my mommy because she's the kindest had led her to the greatest happiness she could have ever imagined. The universe was vast and full of wonders, but the greatest wonder of all was the love they had built together, a family united not by blood or species, but by kindness, understanding, and the belief that love truly can conquer any distance, even the space between worlds.